there's only 2 lings on the map, and they probably won't even be sent across because TooDming realizes, you know what, Rain is not going to lose to just a few lings running across the map.
Sickest metagame if Rain didn't build a cannon.
I did that once by accident. It worked.
And it worked?
It worked. I think I just played too many games in a row or something. I did it. I tried to pretend to myself that I was being meta, but I just forgot. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm about to move out with my army, and I realize I have no cannon. I'm like, what?
If you're playing on, on ladder. Whoa, that's an interesting third base.
That's cool. I like that. This version of Daybreak is different than the original.
How so?
The original Daybreak had less minerals than gas.
Right.
It had like a rich geyser or something.
Yeah.
I like this version more, though, because it gives you this option where you can take the third there. And it's kind of like a more tricky, a forward third. It's easier to get to.
Well, also, if you take that third, right, you guarantee the fourth behind you.
That's true. If you can hold that, you're set.
Yeah, whereas alternatively, like, if you take the standard third along the left wall of the map, you are not guaranteed that fourth forward.
No. But Rain has scouted it. He knows exactly what's going on. And that's important. Will he change his strategy because of it? I would say the best option is no. Do not
Stargate
change.
Anyway.
No. And it looks like Rain just wants to play like really safe against TooDming. I think he's figured out that the Chinese Zergs have kind of their own style, and against almost everything, Stargate is safe. Maybe the Hydra thing it would be hard against, but like against most styles, like if they're doing something wonky with roaches or quick mutas or even quick infestors, the Stargate's going to deal with it fine.
Well, I don't even think going up to... I don't know if he goes to 3 bases very quickly when he does the Hydra thing.
Oh, okay. Well, either way.
So like, but I just want to see Hydra's Artosis.
I want to see him so badly. You have no idea. He is getting his gases, so we can always hold out.
Trust.
Now, I mean, if he was going to use a strategy that he thinks is like really awesome and unfigured out, this is the game to use it. Because if he loses here, he's just in the loser bracket.
Oh, that's right.
And only people who've lost are in the loser bracket.
An astute observation.
Yes. A couple Evos are going down. That's an interesting double Evo timing. Not exactly what I was expecting. And it's actually the Phoenix only opening here, where he's actually just going to Chrono Boost out, get probably 4 Phoenixes and move out. And it's going to be a surprise to TooDming, who shouldn't have any spores at the time.
Well, and Phoenixes did some great work for SK Rain last game.
Now 1-1 on the way, melee attack and carapace, so he's going to stay pretty ling heavy here. Starting to push his creep out as well.
The no spores thing is going to hurt him a lot. Yeah, wow, 4 Phoenixes.
That's right.
Clairvoyant Artosis.
Well, that's how much it takes to lift a queen and kill her in one go. And gonna go ahead, kill this queen. And I mean, that's very annoying. He's throwing out a lot of spores, and notice he starts 10 drones immediately, realizing that if you have this many Phoenixes this early, you can't really attack. All you can do is harass.
TooDming, man, he's got all the answers and all the potatoes.
He has all of the potatoes.
Losing 2 queens and still maintaining that supply lead. Oh, just now getting up to the lair. I like it when people build their layerette, not the main.
Yes, I like that too, actually. And you're more likely to lose the main than the natural and have the game actually continue because of the weird drops that we see with sentries.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if the natural goes, the game's over. Like, almost every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the main goes, normally the game's over, but it's not every time. Like, sometimes you're doing a counterattack during it because you know they're going to hit their force fields. So, yeah, I actually prefer things being built there. And, in fact, in the super late game, the main base is likely to be attacked by Zealots time and time again. And countless Zergs lose their hive there and stuff like that. So anything you can build at that natural, I feel like that's the last area that's ever going to be hurt in a ZBP.
The final frontier.
Final frontier is the other thing that I would call it. Star Trek stole that from me when I was describing Zerg bases.
That's why you got to copyright everything.
That's it. All right, a lot of links. A lot of them. He has 1-1. Really strong upgrades.
Oh.
And
wow, is he going to do it? No.
He doesn't even have +1 yet. So this is like a really nice time that he can get in there. He's got that +1 melee attack. Even if +1 finishes, it doesn't really change anything.
Well,
could he cause a cancel?
I mean, he will be losing a lot of those lings much quicker.
Yeah.
Right, the double swipe.
Well, he has the +1 carapace as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then,
so that's why it was so weird he got the
it.
2 so fast. And here we go. A huge flank coming in. And he's actually getting pretty good surface area, but that's a lot of Zealots, and the force fields are good enough. It looks like this should not end up working out.
Well, they're pretty good, but maybe they're not. Oh, man. Well,
that's a lot of Zealots.
At least he's going to eat some of the Phoenix Fire.
That
no,
Phoenix lift was somewhat wasteful. But from here, I mean, he's making more lings, but I guess he wasted the force field, so the next go should be more powerful. But he's spending a lot
if he's able to do that, right? He can't. Oh, well, I don't know how worth it that is. I mean, I guess he's going to have a lot of extra larvae anyway. Whoa, almost pretty much undefended over there. Oh, if only we could show you what's happening at the third.
And it looks like, I guess, something happened and those things did run away.
They got in there and pushed through. It did not force the cancel.
And in fact, he's going to go towards the natural.
And there's lots of action happening up in the natural. Well, let's do a radio cast. Let's just see what's going on. All right, so up at the natural, we've got the lings starting to push through the wall up there, and really Rain does not have enough to deal with this. He's just starting to throw down a couple of his force fields up onto the cybernetics core, but the cybernetics core has very little HP left. Is he going to keep it alive? It has 24 HP remaining. He does take down one of the gateways, and now the lings make it up into the main. There is a Colossus out in play, and a couple of the probes up in the main are going down.
You know what? This was actually pretty good for him overall because he took out the Forge before +2 finished. So it's going to be +1 Protoss units against 2/2 lings. That's pretty insane. That's a huge advantage.
Well, and he'll have his Infestors out by then as well.
Yeah. Pretty darn strong. Now we do have Rain actually going for Warp Prism speed. He is re-adding his Forge, but I feel like at this point you should actually throw it on 2 Forges. He's so far behind on the upgrades. And the Phoenixes, oh my god, a treasure trove for them, but...
Oh, whoa, he just
How does TooDming not stop and... Oh, you know what, it's because he has lings everywhere right now.
Oh.
But that... I mean, he lost... he's losing a lot of Infestors during this, unfortunately.
I would have loved the Infestors to turn around and finish killing all of those Phoenixes.
Yeah, that would have given him like a nice edge in this game.
Whoa, lots of Corruptors already coming out.
Yeah, you know, he has no way to really deal with those with this very Ling Infestor heavy army. And once again, he's just going to kill all the Infestors. Oh my god.
Now, he can stay out of range here and just fungal these.
Well.
Oh, that other Infestor should not die. It should fall right before. There we go.
Yeah.
And land the fungal. Oh, no.
We do have lings all over the map once again.
TooDming is so good at these multi-pronged attacks over here. Whoa, the supply count has taken a very large swing to favor TooDming amongst all of this.
And in fact, I mean, a lot of the power in Rain's army is just left in these Colossus. So the huge amount of Corruptors, which is about to go up to 11.
Whoa! And the Colossus are caught just a bit out of position. He is able to micro them back and keep them alive. Whoa! There is no microing against 8 Corruptors.
Oh, and hold on, guys. Hopefully that'll go away in a second. It's happened a couple times, but
that's okay.
It's always fixed
soon enough.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, there you go. And he's going to actually end up taking down a couple Colossus.
Now does he? Oh, he needs to repo and kill the second Colossus. Boom! Takes them both down.
And not too much damage on his Corruptors either. So now here we have him going back into some Roaches as well. Now he still has amazing upgrades on the Lings, so I'd love to see him keep on Lings as well. But Ling, Roach, Infestor, Corruptor, it's going to be a very strong composition off these 4 bases against a very hurt Rain.
He's done a very nice job this game.
Yeah.
Oh, TooDming showing us how bright he is. He has started that hive up. And what I really like to see is staying active, obviously, with all of the Corruptors. That's really important. But having the presence of mind to keep the damaged ones alive long enough so that you can morph them into Broodlords.
That's a good point. Now we do see him coming in once again here. That Colossus is kind of caught out of position.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, no, does not finish off the volley.
No, he doesn't. In fact, losing an investor there. He's got to be very careful about that.
Well, and the supply gap is closing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, oh no. The lone investor will survive.
Well, that hive is going to be finishing up pretty soon. We also see a baneling nest on the way. Very interesting. And
well, there's a few zealots.
But there's so many sentries. Banelings would actually be quite terrible right now, so I'm not sure exactly what he wants to do with those.
Yeah, and he doesn't have drops, so not going to see anything like that.
And he's actually making 10 spines, so TooDming is switching this up and going into that defensive mode against Rain that he knows has to attack with this type of army.
Look how much money he has saved.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
So we're going to see a big chunk of brood lords start to morph in.
Yeah.
It should, I'd imagine, now-ish. Did a lot of the corruptors die? No, he saved them all.
Yeah, he has to morph the Greater Spire. He hasn't done that yet. He is getting a 3-3 in
and he has not started.
He just started 36 Banes. I'm actually a little bit surprised about that. There's like 6 almost full entry sentries out right now. Well, 7 actually.
Who would want a unit that shoots other units when I can have a unit that dies when it attacks?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, Baneling speed not quite done yet. He's got to be really careful if he engages with these Banes. They are so important. They cost him a ton of money.
That's rough. Like so much gas that he just doesn't really have to throw away. He's going to be working up on this. Still hasn't started the Greater Spire. I guess using the gas on a few more infestors.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't started the Greater Spire, and we don't have Adrenal Glands, which is like the most important thing for him to get with the type of composition he has.
Oh, wow. Hasn't started the Greater Spire because attack upgrade.
Yeah, he has that +2 attack incoming. That's
unorthodox.
I am many confused right now. Well, I guess it's for the Corruptors.
But there's not a whole lot of those in play. Now we see a bit of a blink coming out of those Stalkers over there. Oh man, are the Spine Crawlers going to buy him enough time? We have the Corruptors closing in on the Colossi from the back. Oh no, and the blink backwards from the Stalkers means that a lot of those Corruptors are going to be going down. Whoa! All of the Banelings were stuck behind the force field as the Archons destroyed them.
Yeah,
Banelings. Blink.
That was the only bad choice he could have made here, was to go Banelings, really. The Archons just clean those up with some force fields.
Oh man, I have never seen an Archon take 3 hits after their shields are gone.
Well, I mean, TooDming was in a great spot, and it looked like he could have won this game, but Rain has completely taken it back now after the blunder with the Banelings.
Oh, unfortunate situation for TooDming. But hey, maybe he's got something in his back pocket. He does have that third in the upper, well, what will become his mining third in the upper left-hand corner. Oh no, what is all of that? No, there's a huge massacre happening. What remained of that army, was smashed by what Rain had. So Rain does win it.
GG. And, well, I gotta say, I'm a little bit sad. Rain obviously played well, but TooDming for a lot of that game did outplay him. He outmaneuvered